Alrighty there everyone, what is going on? Evo here, and today we are going to be talking about where the heck is Bunny? Not this Bunny, but Bonnie. And yeah, I just want to make this theory, and technically I have had this theory since the first Freddy and Friends dropped, and technically, this is me in editing. I came out with this way before they dropped Freddy and Friends 3. I came out with this on October 1st, and it's now the 5th. But I have to re-edit this because I don't want people to think, oh yeah, no dur. But yeah, this may seem kind of obvious now, but it wasn't at the time. And yeah, so this theory is almost confirmed, almost. It's still just a theory, so keep that in mind. But yeah, on with the video. Alright, so Bonnie is confirmed in Security Breach because of Bonnie Bowl, which is a teaser image that we've gotten from the Doco teaser images. And yeah, one thing is about this is that Bonnie is kind of confirmed at this point, but he's the only animatronic we haven't seen. Or have we? And I'm going to put the teaser image up right now. So this is the full image, and we see Bonnie Bull, we see the main stage, and Bonnie is the only one that isn't included even in the main stage, but he plays a part in this game clearly with Bonnie Bull. So what's going on here? He's the only character we haven't seen, as I've mentioned. Clearly he's in the game, and we haven't seen him yet, which is so weird, because we've seen everyone from Montgomery Gator, which, I mean, he's kind of like an unusual, animatronic that we've already seen. He was one of our first ever teasers, and he's like a new animatronic, so it's not that the Bonnie is too new. It really can't be that. And the reason I don't think that is because we've also seen someone like Roxanne Wolf, who is a completely new character. And, like, not only have we seen her, like, we've seen her move. And this is, like, taken straight from the trailer. We've seen Roxanne and her eyes and everything. We've seen her in color. We've seen Montgomery in color. We've seen, literally everyone we can. We've even seen someone, Glamrock Chica, which is another very, interesting one to show, especially considering she wasn't in sister location. Like, she was the one animatronic left out, so it's kind of leading us to think something's up with Chica. But, they even showed Chica, who everyone was like, oh, this is really sick. She was even, I think she was, actually, one of the first or second teases, along with Monty. And it's not like, oh, maybe they only showed a few members of the cast. No, because we've even seen the entire band literally getting ready to perform, like they're getting raised to a stage, which makes complete sense. And Bonnie's not up there. So Bonnie is separate and apart. The only other three animatronics or people that we have seen separate and apart, Gregory, Vanessa, Vanny, and the animatronic at the end with the hand, which everyone's believing to be Nightmare Freddy. But I'm going to tell you why I don't necessarily think that's true. I think that this little purple hand is Nightmare Bonnie. And I have so much proof to back this up. But back this up. It is insane. For starters, we've seen, all the purple in this image. We've seen the Nightmare Claws have purple sparks that come off of them. We've even seen something more like in Fnaf 1, how we see Bonnie walking up to the camera in the trailer, and he takes off his mask, which that's already a tease for Bonnie in the first game. He's in the first game. He has a tease even in the trailer before the game comes out. Then we have the Fnaf 2, Something Borrowed, Something New, which is very, very famous tease that Scott did on purpose to tease that withered animatronics were a thing. And, you know, he was teasing that there's new ones and withered ones. Bonnie was the first tease there too. And FNAF 1, the first tease was, I do believe it was the trailer where Bonnie actually takes off his head at the end. And this is already another one where Bonnie is teased right away. You know, he's kind of like the front of the game, the cover of the game. And I don't know why they wouldn't tease him, but it's just weird. And so then we've got Springtrap, which is William Afton in a bunny costume. And I saw this and I was a little bit like, this is almost like Bonnie, but golden. And I saw William Afton in it and I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Like, this is a new take on an animatronic. We've obviously never seen this. And, you know, he was the big bad guy of Five Nights 3. And I want you to keep in mind how many bunny costumes William Afton is in, okay? Just keep it in mind, okay? And we are going to go right into the next picture. This is pretty much the next bunny costume that we've seen William Afton in. And you can tell because of the purple eyes. Glitchtrap obviously is the next bunny. A golden bunny. Once again, a bunny. Like, it's two bunnies in a row that we've seen William Afton in. And it's very coincidental. It's either a huge clue or a huge coincidence. And the only game that we haven't seen Bonnie be in has been... Are you ready? Sister Location, and everybody who got the game, played it, watched it, was like, where's Bonnie? And was really, really sad that Bonnie wasn't in it. He was the only character not teased in this one. However, Scott was very smart about this, and he actually, you know, put in a substitute, which was... In this game, we had a substitute that was Bon Bon, which was attached to our main character's hand, Funtime Freddy, or the main character in most of the games, because Baby is kind of the main character of Sister Location, but we had him attached to the person where everything's named after Freddy Fazbear, Funtime Freddy's hand, and Bon Bon, we got a substitution in this game, so there has been no game without a bunny rabbit or a Bonnie of any kind. Springtrap's kind of a Bonnie lookalike, and yeah, I just found this hard to believe. We obviously see this in FNAF 4 here. When you see this Was It Me? And this was one of the first teases Scott did on his website for Five Nights 4, and you can see the hand has, like, the drill. It looks just phenomenal, this image, first of all. And I'm like literally looking at this now and thinking, oh my gosh, this looks exactly like the hand we see in the trailer that clamps down. It's the same exact hand. And I honestly, I don't know what's up with it. Here's the image brightened up where it says Nightmare. And you can clearly see the claws. And it kind of looks like, now that I'm looking at this, there is a purple tint on the ears here at the top, and there is a purple tint on the claws, which is very interesting. And we also have this image right here. Now, this is an image of when Bonnie is at your door in Five Nights 4. We can obviously see the bow tie, the drills for fingers. You can see the thumb poking in a little bit. And we see that the eyes are purple. Who else has had purple eyes in the series? Let me think. Oh, that's right. Glitchtrap had purple eyes as well. Guys, is it just me, or is William Afton in the bunny suits? Is the bunny suit the common denominator in all of this? They always say in, like, science and math, find the common, like, part of each equation, and that is what is a fact. And this right here, the bunny suit, has been in every equation so far. We've had Bonnie with the first game, the second game. He's been in every installment of the FNAF series. Then William Afton in Five Nights 3 takes over Springtrap, which is basically a golden Bonnie. And so he's in one bunny suit. Then we have Glitch Trap, where he's also in the bunny suit and purple eyes. Keep that in mind. And then we have Nightmare Bonnie, which he is, in the suit with the purple eyes. So that's 3 bunny suits that William Afton has been in. Now, the Nightmare Bonnie thing isn't proven that William Afton's in him, but I'm willing to take a bet that he is because of the purple eyes connecting all 3 of these characters. Springtrap is the only one that doesn't have purple eyes, but he's a Bonnie, and he's actually proven that William Afton is in him. And so, yeah. Does that mean we cracked where is Bonnie? Is Bonnie, Nightmare Bonnie, the hand in this image? I am willing to bet yes, because we see the purple light and animatronic eyes. They're almost LED. They're lights. And so it would reflect off a floor. And so Nightmare Bonnie has had purple eyes in the past already. So has Glitch Trap. So, Springtrap had William Afton in him, obviously. Does William Afton like the bunny suits? I'm going to place all my money, every cent I have, on this theory right here, that William Afton is in Nightmare Bonnie. Right now, I can almost guarantee that this is the case. And again, if we look even deeper into this, we would go somewhere with that. Now, you may be asking, what sealed the deal for me? I am actually editing this the day of my reaction to this. However, I did have this theory way before this, and I was going to make a video, and I did. And yeah, so I'm just going through this now and realizing how much this is confirmed at this point. Think about it. Every Freddy and Friends, episode has Bonnie as the last character, which makes him stand out a little bit. Bonnie is literally a purple bunny. This episode of Freddy and Friends, episode 3, had a purple tint to it, almost signifying that Bonnie's a denominator or an odd man out, or even there's purple guy in this tape. Which Bonnie's the last one out of the door here. He's also the last one when they're walking down the hall. He's always last, which you may be like, why would William Afton be last? He would want to be on top. He would want to be first. And to that, I tell you, not if he was trying to hide. Think about it. William Afton's kind of MO is hiding in something, hiding in a suit, hiding in literally anything he can get his hands on. So people were wondering, why is Bonnie last? If Bonnie's trying to hide behind the other animatronics, because in a clip like this, a reel, it's side to side. It's not really, it's up, down, side to side. It is no 3D. It's, he's behind them here. He can't be, beside them. He's behind them. And so I think Bonnie is trying to hide because William Afton is controlling him or is in him. And people were wondering, what's up with the flower pot? Why is it in every episode? I have the answer for you right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the flowers on his head are purple. And you may be like, what's the big deal? Think of it this way, right? Bonnie is kind of like the odd man out. He's hiding in the purple flowers. Almost like William Afton's hiding somewhere. Maybe in a purple suit, which Bonnie is a purple bunny. And, the purple flowers signify William Afton and Bonnie are connected. Maybe they're intertwined in this game. But yeah, that is what the common difference is within the purple, within Bonnie being odd man out. And even in this image here, where Bonnie is running away from Foxy, he's behind Foxy. Almost like Foxy's his attack dog, right? So why, right? We see that Foxy runs after the other animatronics. The other animatronics run away. Bonnie stands behind Foxy, almost like Foxy's protecting him. It's almost like he's controlling Foxy, making him attack the other animatronics, right? And where have we seen that? In every single Five Nights at Freddy's games, where William Afton, he is controlling the animatronics to make them be evil, to make them kill, to make them just evil. And Bonnie kind of struts out nonchalantly after Foxy, almost like he outsmarted him a little bit. He's like really calm about it, whereas the other animatronics are going crazy. The creator of an animatronic would not be going crazy over his own creation. He would just be super calm about it. And if the thing's not necessarily trying to attack him, he would be calm about it because he knows that it's not going to attack him. It's in their programming to attack whatever he basically tells it to attack. So, more proof there. And then, I thought this was very odd. When he is talking to Foxy, here, like right here, he's like talking to Foxy, the screen goes purple. And like very purple, very noticeably purple. And I think that's connecting Bonnie with the purple guy again, William Afton. But I also think it's him communicating to Foxy, maybe coding Foxy, maybe, telling Foxy to kill the other animatronics here. I really, really believe that Bonnie and William Afton are connected here. William Afton has hit into bunny suits up until this point, and it's not a coincidence that they're connecting purple with Bonnie here. Then Bonnie kind of goes like this into this kind of limbo state where it's super duper duper purple. And you can kind of see the difference here than the last clip where it's a lighter purple. Here it's a dark purple. And it's just a weird tone change in the color. And Bonnie's attitude is much more... This image almost looks scary to me in a cartoon-like environment, which is supposed to be happy. He almost looks mad because maybe he's trying to scare Foxy into going after the other ones. Or maybe he's like... Foxy kind of like talks back and then like he's kind of like mad at him a little bit to go after the other animatronics. That's kind of what I interpreted it as. Just the mood change and stuff in that color. And yeah, that detail was very off to me. And then I actually got this on camera and I saw this. This right here is the final proof we need to put the final nail in the coffin. This is Bonnie. And this isn't just any old Bonnie. This looks like a Nightmare Bonnie, right? But if you notice, it has some red to it. So you may be like, what is going on here? There's an image of Chica, which I'll show in a second, where she has been taken apart. And people were theorizing, oh my gosh, it's William Afton. He's putting the animatronics into himself, making him an amalgamation of all the animatronics. And to that I say, look at this image closely. Right? We see the red, we kind of, we're getting a little hint of everything here. We have Bonnie, and this is just insane. We also see, if you look at the bottom right, there's a little touch of green. And now this is just huge, 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 huge. Because we have this image right here. A destroyed version of Glamrock Chica when she's in the dirt pile. And she wears her leg warmers green and pink. That little speck of green could be her leg or her hand or some part of her onto that Nightmare Bonnie amalgamation. So it's not a far stretch to think that William Afton is the Nightmare Bonnie character, and then they took some of Chica, put her in him, and like, a little piece of her was like on his hand, or even like Chica, just a little piece of the leg or something, or that hand, or literally it could be any part of Chica's legs or hand that are green and could go over it. The other character I noticed very well in that image is our Roxanne Wolf. And you may be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's a wolf. Like, yeah, it's a wolf. It is a wolf when you look at it. There's a ton of green on her, which could also be that little speck of green we saw. Plus, she kind of has the red on her elbow or her shoulder pads, and her chest area has red. And where did we see red? In this image, again, if we look at it, we see Nightmare Bonnie's head obviously looking down with his mouth open, looking very mad, very angry, very scary. And then we see the red on his shoulders, the red on his torso, and then I just noticed this right now. Look down by, if you follow his body down, you'll see black and red together. And where have we seen black and red? Not only Roxanne Wolf, because Roxanne Wolf was the torso and the shoulder, but where have we seen some red with black leopard or kiss marks? Where have we seen it? We have also seen that exact kind of pattern on Glamrock Chica's leg. So I'm thinking he's breaking down the Glamrock animatronics to make himself more powerful. He has the Nightmare Bonnie head, which could have been a Glamrock Bonnie, maybe, potentially, which he made into the Nightmare form. He has the Nightmare Claw, which we obviously see here. And this is once again, shot of the claw that we see. Now, when you look at this and you look at the Nightmare Bonnie claw, it looks very similar. And if he is this amalgamation, which we saw in the Freddy and Friends 3, this character right here, I am willing to put everything I have into this. Like I've said, this is Nightmare Bonnie, or some kind of Bonnie. And I'm willing to, literally, I'm willing to bet anything onto this. I am willing to bet my channel on this theory, that William Afton is inside of a Bonnie, a Nightmare Bonnie, a Glamrock Bonnie, maybe a piece of Glamrock Bonnie. But this is definitely a Nightmare Bonnie hand. And yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this theory. If you did, please drop a like, please subscribe. And I'm definitely going to be doing more theories like this in the future. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out and have a great rest of everyone's day.